I might as well start the meeting. Recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
That's a Chicago native right there.
All right.
Yeah.
That's Aziz featuring Saeed called "Don't Waste My Time."
Yes, local artists. We love it. We already got laughs on the live.
Right.
So our listeners don't know this, but we are both wearing masks today because we're responsible, first of all. I just got back from a trip, as everybody knows. I just got back. Hence why we weren't here last week. And I'm taking another COVID test on Monday. But, I want to keep my co-host as safe as possible. So we kept the masks on for the episode today. Okay? Corona is still happening.
All right. So let's get to it. Welcome. I am Erica Mona.
And I am Damio.
And this is
CrossXCultured.
Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. We are here today with another episode. And you know how we like to start.
We like to start with the...
Oh, okay. Hey.
I get them the remix today.
Okay, what do we have first on the list?
All right, guys. So the first thing first, let's get some of this sadder news out of the way. Between this week and last week, we had a lot of people pass away. So we just want to take a moment to acknowledge these people. Rest in peace to Zinzin Mandela, who is the daughter of Nelson and Winnie Mandela. Rest in peace to actress and wife of John Travolta, Kelly Preston, who passed away
from cancer,
from
right?
breast cancer. Yes. Rest in peace to Naya Rivera. We were following that story for a while, and her body was found last week in that river. I believe it was on July 17th. Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace to civil rights activist and Senator John Lewis and Reverend Cordy Tyndale Vivian. So those were all of the people, and of course I'm sure there's some names that we probably missed.
Of course.
But just wanted to give them that acknowledgement. May they rest in peace.
Okay, so in other sad news, Tamar Braxton, she was reportedly rushed to the hospital following a possible suicide attempt. So this happened on July 17th. And, sources say that she's now in stable condition, but she's still, back then she was unconscious. And she's reportedly under 24-hour watch. So we see that on Twitter. She did make a tweet, and she said that I am a slave. I do not own my life, my stories, my pictures, my thoughts or beliefs. I've asked my master to free me. I'm threatened and punished for it. The only way I see out is death. I would choose that before I continue to love like this. Please help me. This is so sad. And then she changed her Twitter name to Tamar Slave Braxton. So apparently, she's under stress and just turmoil with her contract with Bravo, I believe. Because she also, she was on the show The Braxtons, and she had her own show, Tamar and Vincent, her ex-husband. So I guess maybe it's just pretty tough. I don't know. There's no information concerning what the whole story is, but her they released a recording of her boyfriend's 911 call. Basically, he said that she's under medication. She's on medication for depression, and she was drinking that night, and she's just really tired of life with her contract.
I do think there should be some sort of laws against 911 calls being released to the media like that. Like, I didn't know that.
It's public record.
Yeah, like I could just call hey, let me hear that 911 call from Michael Jackson's death. Like, how do people obtain these records? That's crazy to me.
I guess maybe you could just Google it. I understand why maybe... I guess for cases, but why is it public?
Yeah, I feel like it's one thing if it's like police or, investigative people needing it for a case, but for like TMZ and TMZ had it first.
TMZ
they got a plug, and I don't know what's going on, but prayers up to Tamar for sure.
Oh, she's okay.
Prayers up.
Sad.
Yeah, I mean, she is out. She's in another facility, right? But she's awake and everything.
Yeah,
so.
she has a little young boy. I think he's like 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
It's just really sad. It's just sad seeing all the celebrities go through these things. It shows that fame and everything that glitters is not gold. It's not all perfect as it seems to be. So I'm just trying to picture or understand what the contract really is for her to be like, you know what, I just can't do it anymore.
Right.
Prayers for her and her family.
So let's get to the next thing. All right. So let's talk about Nick Cannon. So I don't know how many of you know this, but Nick Cannon is that guy. Despite us calling him corny and stuff, he is that guy. All right. And I just wanted to preamble with that because Nick got into a bunch of hot water last week for some things that he said on his radio show. Now, what said was that Nick said anti-Semitic remarks towards the Jewish community. Now, the things that was said from my memory, because they have now taken a lot of that off the internet, was he was talking to a Jew, a Jewish man, let me not say Jew, a Jewish man and they were just kind of talking about the Jewish community, and they were kind of giving some insight on whiteness, right? And because Jewish people are white, I think that the two conversations got intertangled. I know that some of the words he used were things like savagery, right? Like that white people had to try to learn from the African communities.
Right, he said that white people are the original animal and savages.
Exactly.
Right? That it was actually the black man that taught them how to read, that taught them how to stand upright, that taught them how to be human. Continue. Yes.
So after that, a bunch of repercussions happened after that. So the first thing that happened is that Nick Cannon's Viacom contract was immediately terminated. Now, Viacom is the parent company for a lot of the companies or a lot of the networks that we watch today. MTV, VH1, Nickelodeon falls under Viacom. I believe Disney falls under Viacom as well. So there's a lot of things that fall under Viacom. So Nick Cannon has been with Viacom for 20 years because, as we all know, he started off as a Nickelodeon star. He currently is the president of Teen Nick, right? So he works with all of those things. In that rant, so what happened was there was a bunch of open letters between Viacom and Nick Cannon. Viacom basically said they don't condone this, so on and so forth.
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, they gave him the axe. But Nick, in turn, came back and said that he feels like Viacom is on the wrong side of history, that they have a history of oppressing black voices. He used the example of Gabrielle Union and the NBC situation. He also says that Viacom banned all ads that supported the Breonna Taylor and George Floyd cases. Anything that was supporting that, they did not play. Now, I will say Viacom did put out a statement rejecting that, saying that it was false, but that's what came from my good brother Nick Cannon.
But then Nick also later on apologized for the comments that he said.
Yes. Okay. So in his letter, though, I do want to get to this part about the open letter. He did ask for full ownership of Wildin' Out because I believe Viacom wants to keep Wildin' Out. Now, we all know that Wildin' Out is Nick Cannon's thing. He created it. He created it. And he should have the rights to that. He's the one that's done everything with that. It's the highest touring show. It is the highest show that brings in new talent. And it's the longest running show, though. So those are the things that he noted in his open letter. And as you said, since then he has apologized. And because of his apology, he has faced a lot of backlash from the black community.
What do you think about his apology? Do you think he should have apologized? Do you think there was fact in anything he said?
I think that Nick did the right thing because I think as African Americans, we see this in the other way a lot, right? Like we see where somebody says something that maybe they knew or didn't know was offensive, and we demand certain things from them. And I think that Nick did what we would have demanded if it was the other way around. And I don't think that it was fair for us to scrutinize him because at the end of the day, this is his livelihood and this is him as a person, and he has a lot of things riding on this, and I don't think that there's anything wrong in saying I did not know that what I said was offensive, but I felt that what I said had merit. I think that that's what he was saying, that this is what I thought, and maybe I was misinformed in the way that it was given to me or the way that I was saying it, and I apologize for offending you. And I don't think that as a black community, for us to expect that behavior from so many other people. I don't think it's fair for us to say when it's our person or our community committing the fault that he shouldn't have did that.
True. And apparently this podcast was filmed last year, and of course it was just aired 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with what she said. Now, yeah, there's facts in what he said. Studies have shown that obviously the black man is the original man. But I guess in the climate they're in, I don't think that he shouldn't speak his truth, but I guess we also have to be cautious in the way we say certain things.
Always. Always.
That's just how life is. At the end of the day, we definitely need to be cautious. We definitely need to be careful. I feel bad for him, but I also do like that he is firm in his stance.
1,000%. Yes.
And I know I saw the tweet with P Diddy saying, "Oh, we vote TV, we got you."
How old are you? You said P Diddy.
He comes to self-love now. Whatever.
That's how you know your age by what you call Diddy. That is.
So we'll see. That's why we do need more black ownership, black networks. I think I read that LeBron James and some other player, they were working on creating some network as well.
Oh, cool.
So I think we definitely do need more of this so that when, we could be under our umbrella, so we're not relying on them or anyone.
Yeah, I think the big thing for this, right, especially as people in media, and the real reason I really wanted to highlight this is because in media, we have quote unquote freedom of speech, but there's so much that goes under the umbrella of having to work under a parent company. Yeah. And I think that especially for Viacom, who owns all of these different things, and who has a lot of people under their umbrella, right? Because as we just mentioned, they work with Nickelodeon, they work with MTV, they work with VH1. There's all of these big dogs and people that do these crazy things, and for Nick to get fired that quickly,
like that.
It literally was like a 10-minute, like the shade room said, "Oh, Nick is under
just like
faces backlash," and then boom.
And then the annoyances, we do still see many white broadcasters or anchors on TV, whatever, and they say malicious, crazy, racist, stupid things, and they've not gotten fired.
Exactly. If Tommy Lahren is still out here,
she goes crazy.
You know what I mean? What's that black girl that's like a Republican?
Oh yeah,
her. I think there's a lot of people, but in a weird turn of events, Fox has decided to keep Nick Cannon as the host of The Masked Singer. So we send our support to you, Nick Cannon. I stand with Nick Cannon. And I think that as much as we all clown him for being a rapper, he is definitely a pillar and an icon in the
our community.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi guys, thank you for watching.
Thank
Hi
you
Mom.
for watching.
Mom's watching from Texas.
Oh, happy belated birthday! Your mom's birthday was this week. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yes. Okay. So that's another thing. The police reportedly believe that Megan Thee Stallion, she was attacked by Tory Lanez. So I know, right? So we've been seeing them on social media. We've been seeing them partying together, turning up together, drinking and doing this and that together. We even saw them at Kylie Jenner's house. A lot of people are like, why Kylie Jenner? Like, you know what I mean? Because anyway, so it's happened. Meg, she's always on live. She was on live with Kylie, and later on that very night, wasn't like 2 weeks ago? I think it's about 2 weeks.
It was like
now.
last week. Yeah. It was I was just in Baltimore when it happened. Yeah. I know time happens so quick, so much.
Anyway, so that very night, before you know it, boom, 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 boom. They said that Meg Thee Stallion got shot. Apparently, it was by Tory Lanez. She got shot in the foot. And, there are videos online of, the police, and helicopters surrounding the car. And you see Meg Thee Stallion, like, hopping on one foot, with her hands in the air. It's so sad, she hasn't made any, main comments about it. She says that, she's going to talk about it in her own time. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, people are making fun of it, of the situation, 50 cents and stuff, making memes about the situation on Twitter. But it's sad, man. Like, I wonder what the story is. Why did he shoot her? And did he really shoot her? Because it's still allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, from the one statement that Meg did make initially when she... Because, when we first heard the story, we just heard Tory got caught with a gun.
Right.
And then it got out that Megan got shot.
Yeah.
And then they put it together that Tory shot Megan.
Yeah.
And that was after Megan saying that she was shot, it was targeted, it wasn't an accident, like it was intended to hurt her. Yeah. And I think for her to say that statement, that gave us all that we needed, right? Like, I mean, to me personally, I don't need to hear Tory Lane's side of the story, right? Because to me, there is no, unless she had a gun and she was going to shoot you, there is no viable reason where Tory Lanez should have shot
like,
her in the
I
foot.
really want to know, like, first of all, why do you have a gun in your car? I don't understand the celebrities as to why they have gun and knowing they don't have the license to even carry a gun. So now, you know, the investigation has been upgraded to assault with deadly weapon. So yeah, he is to the alleged shooter. But I want to know, what caused the problem? What was the fight for you to be like, I'm gonna shoot her in the foot?
People are saying that it was a jealousy thing. Because I saw in one post that it said, like, Megan was trying to leave. Like, maybe something happened in the car. You know how it could be. Sometimes you're a guy, they get a little disrespectful, and it's like, you know what, I'm just ready to go. And they said that was his, like, you ain't going nowhere, poo, shot you in the foot. To me personally, I'm just kind of like, I think Meg is Black America's sweetheart. You know, like, America be like America's sweetheart, but she's Black America's sweetheart. Yeah. Like, we all love Meg. We all know Meg. She's been doing it for some time. And I think that for her to be in such a vulnerable situation and for people to be, like, really just cracking jokes, like, after she's already expressed that it was a hurtful situation and it's a traumatic situation, even though, like, she lived and it wasn't like, damn, she got shot and she's in the ICU, but it's like, it's still not funny.
No,
like, it's still not funny. So to see grown men like 50 Cent and, especially somebody of his power and affluence making jokes like that.
Funny, and then he's been shot before. So I don't understand what is funny about that. Anything could have happened. You know, what if she got paralyzed? You know, what if she got shot
a major artery and she bled out? Like, God forbid.
It is quite sad, but she also did tweet that, now she's learning, energies and right people to be around,
That's true, because Meg do be with everybody. She be with everybody.
And I understand she's young, she's fun, she's new to fame. You can tell she has that friendly spirit that she wants to be cool with everybody. Like, ain't no beef, ain't no drama. But not everyone is about that. Even if they do like you, they doesn't mean they don't have their own drama or problem with their own. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I feel like the Tory thing, it could be relating to anger issues.
Tory definitely has anger issues because me, I'm gonna bring up receipts. It was and Tory has a history of like, I don't want to say violence, but aggression against women.
Really?
For example, remember when him and Dream Doll got into it? And mind you, it was a similar situation. Dream Doll and Tory were kind of talking. They were dating. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, he just kind of started dissing her on music and exposing her business. So, to me, Tory has exhibited that when he doesn't get his way with women, he turns into a different type of person.
Man. Well, prayers to Meg, yo. I hope you okay.
Get better, Megan.
Get better.
We need you to lead the team.
I know, right?
Captain.
This 2020 has been something.
I'm stepping up for the captain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. I'm so excited. Okay, I just didn't want to yell in you all's ear, but I'm very excited to announce my queen, my sister, my love, Nicki Minaj is pregnant. Woo! Woo! Nicki is pregnant. She looks like about 8 or 9 months. Like she's probably having a Leo. Like, yeah, she's up there.
I think she looks at least 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely is up there. Like in a few 2-3 months,
yeah,
she's gonna have her baby. I'm happy for her. I feel like, what do you think she's gonna have? I feel like a girl.
Everybody thinks a girl. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I kind of want her to have a boy.
Okay.
Because I think that, like, Nicki just feeds off masculine energy. She vibes with guys better. And I think that she would just be super elated to have a boy. But I think she would like either way.
Okay.
I'm just excited because Nicki has been talking, like, Nicki literally followed her plan. Like, she's been saying for years that around this age she wants to settle down and have kids. Like, it's something that she has repeated in multiple interviews that by 35, 36, like, she wants to have kids and she wants to slow down in music and everything.
Well, she did it. She found a man for her and, she's pregnant and she's married. So I'm happy for her. And I'm glad that she did it within her own time.
Yes.
There was no pregnancy pictures leaked. Like, she released the pictures when she wanted. So, whoop, whoop. And Sierra actually just had her baby boy as well.
Yes.
His name is Win.
I like that you have more excitement for Sierra than Nicki. Your voice went up.
You are a big fan of Nicki.
No, the inflection was very different, though.
But she's delivered the baby. That's a testimony. One has delivered.
And one is pregnant. That is a testimony.
Anyway, Sierra had her baby boy. His name is Win. I think that's wonderful. I'm happy for them.
Winner.
Girl, bye.
That's the first thing I thought.
I'm happy for them. They're such a cute family. Who else had the lady? Who's pregnant? Everybody is pregnant.
Look, I'm not
Katy
pregnant.
Perry is pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
Sure. We're gonna wait till the right time.
Amen.
Okay, another gist for y'all.
Okay, story.
So y'all know Jonathan. He is, a well-known Atlanta hairstylist. He used to be the,
He used to do Meg's hair.
Meg's Stylist here. He's one who started the whole Fran that people say. He's known for doing all this Instagram babes and artist hair actually. So he got backlash because Jonathan Wright, he said he wasn't giving up $20K bag after people were mad for slaying Jeffree Star's wig. So Jeffree Star is a YouTuber, well known, but he's been known for making racist comments, about black people. He says black people underneath him. And this is like still recent too. Maybe like early this year or late last year, all this stuff was still going on around Jeffree Star. And Jonathan said that he's a single father of 2, so he cannot give up that $20K. First of all, I didn't even know that's $20K to do wig. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, no, those level of hairstylists, they're not doing hair for less than like
$20K.
Yeah, like they don't be playing.
Why is it? What makes it cost that much? I'm still confused.
I mean, it's part of it is clout, but it's like I believe hair is included. A lot of the time they color and customize it. The application
probably very expensive hair and everything.
Let me tell you, I sell hair. It ain't that expensive.
I get. There's grades. There's different level grades.
Let me tell y'all, it's not no $20,000 hair.
True. I agree with that one. But of course, his fellow mates like Arrogant Tay, I always call him Arrogant Tay, he said all money ain't good money. Remember that. What do you think about that? What do you think about him? Do you think he should have passed it on? Do you think, get his bag, Is everything about getting the bag?
I definitely think that Jonathan is established enough to not have done that hair. It's not like he's the upcoming stylist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that Jeffree has been problematic on a couple of times. Like, he has done a couple of things. It's not just once and we still haven't forgiven him. It's like he's done quite a few things for it to be like, it's so many other women, and so many other men, and so many other people whose hair you could have done, and you sitting here talking about Jeffree paying you $20,000.
It's like, you that thirsty?
If you that pressed for cash, you should have got them damn monkeys.
Okay. And it's like, he's called himself single father of 2. Are you friends? Because he has 2 monkeys. So I'm like, is this a joke? Like,
he might have them kids for real.
Probably has some.
So, when he was on the DL or something.
True.
I mean, I don't even know if he's gay. Truth be told, I don't judge anymore. I don't assume.
You're absolutely right. I definitely do think, I agree with what you said, that he's well established. He didn't have to go for that. Not all good money is, not all money is good money. At a certain point, you should have integrity. So it's like, okay, just because he's giving you money, are you saying, it's like I don't want to say permitting, but you're making it's like you're saying it's okay. Like what Jeffree did is okay. Like, it's no big deal. He was like, I didn't experience it personally, so I'm not gonna judge him based on that.
And I also think that not to say that there's levels to morality, but I also think that it's kind of I think it's because Jeffree's white and Jonathan's black as well. Is there so many like black or you know what I mean? It's like, let Jeffree be with the people that he says he wants to be with.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, and maybe if he said something else that was problematic, I might have excused it, but it's like, he literally doesn't like you internally, and it's known that he's using you for this service. So I think that should have just been in the back of his mind.
Comes to show, white people, no matter how much they abuse us, they don't like us, they still come back to us for every type of service, to make them look better, feel better, for entertainment, everything.
Exactly.
And we need to have our own power, to show they were not easily accessible. But hey, that's that. $20K, hey, it's good money.
It sounds good, dude.
If someone give me 20K, I would
20K.
deny it.
20K sound nice to do some hair.
If somebody said 20K, I would not deny it.
We talk customize a wig.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, put my mirrors behind me. Okay, next on the list, Hush Puppy.
CrossXCultured updates.
So we talked about him a few weeks ago. He's not 419. He's the fraudster that he got arrested in Dubai for basically, duping for fraud of over millions and millions of dollars. He has duped millions of people, and he got arrested in Dubai, and then he was transferred. He was brought to Chicago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
that's
he was
crazy.
Brought to Chicago. Yep.
So he was on California where the big jail at.
who knows? But there are rumors saying that Hush Puppy has been released from prison because now he has an expensive lawyer. Is he gonna be set free? But actually, no, he's not released. He was just moved to California. And basically, the United States Department for Justice said that Hush Puppy is facing up to 20-year maximum sentence.
Yikes.
So, I mean, of course, we'll see how that goes. If he is going to serve those 20 years, of course, if he, how it is, if he go with some deal, say some names or whatever, his sentence may get cut down.
Is he an American citizen or is he?
I don't think he's American. He's not American citizen, but it's like majority of the fraud he did is dollars, is American money.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I was like, why is it being tried in America?
That's exactly why. Yeah.
Damn.
All the majority of the fraud is what it was with American dollars. It was like he did fraud. He duped American people. So as to why. So I wonder if they're gonna take all his assets and deport him to Nigeria. Are they gonna have him serve certain time here, then deport him to Nigeria? What would that be like? Is the Nigerian government gonna take any of his money? I don't know. I would like to hope he invested his money and put have some business in some other family member's name, so that when they do, because there ain't no way.
I would like to think.
No way, no how they're going to take his properties. No way, no how.
Yeah, they're going to seize it.
So I know he has a wife and a son.
Oh, he's established.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's
he put it under his wife
or his son's name, so that because when they arrest you, you go to prison, they take all your money.
And all your assets.
All your Gucci, your Hush Puppy is gone.
Yeah, they take all your assets
they
for
do.
sure and freeze your accounts and everything.
Hopefully this teaches all these other Nigerians a big lesson, because y'all just making all of us look bad. This is horrible.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of young boys that I'm like, you ain't go to school.
Young boys that we grew up with.
Like, y'all did not.
See you.
Y'all didn't go to school. You don't have that. Like, I tell people all the time, there's no cheat code to life. Like, we're at the age where we kind of know, if you see somebody that's rich, it's, one of a couple of things. Either they come from money, they, work in a job that gets them that type of money, or they stole that money.
Oh, they won a lottery. And we know y'all ain't win no lottery.
Exactly.
We know y'all mamas and daddies, okay?
Exactly.
We know y'all families. So and then we don't see no degree. We don't see,
no
I got
hustle.
this new job, what?
No
we're
hustle.
just seeing money.
No career. Nothing. So
18, 19-year-old boys. But why? Are y'all really that lazy? Like, no, I'm actually really confused. Like, and this is literally younger boys that we see as our small brothers. So you guys need to do better. Work hard. Go to school. Stop stealing. Stop stealing. No. Think about your mother and father. Is this what they came from Nigeria for you to be doing?
No, for real. I've been thinking about it too.
It's a shame now.
Yeah, for real.
All for fast money to do Instagram show outs.
To pay for OnlyFans subscriptions.
Okay, just for some hoes. That's really what it be. For some
really,
hoes.
It really be.
And Gucci belts.
It really be. Because y'all still don't have no fashion.
They don't buy good car. They don't buy properties with it. They don't start business with it. It's just for Gucci.
It's just
Gucci.
Let me not read y'all today.
Okay, I'll be so pressed.
So let's talk about this topic today. Our hot topic of the day is the one and only Mr. West. Okay. As you guys know, Kanye has been kind of going through it. The last time we were here, we kind of spoke a little bit about all of the things that he was doing in terms of trying to run for president. So he ended up having this rally in South Carolina. So the rally was his kind of like last Hail Mary of trying to really be a presidential candidate. But while he had this rally, a lot of things were said. So during the rally, some of the more notable moments of that rally were he said that Harriet Tubman did not free the slaves. Instead, she freed them to go work for other white people, which is false and disrespectful. Another thing is he bawled hysterically over the birth of his daughter. So according to Kanye, what he said was that Kim called him and said that she was pregnant and he wanted to abort North. But Kim didn't want to abort her, and that's how we have Northwest today. Now he was crying and he was kind of saying how I
almost killed my child. I killed my daughter.
And I guess that was his way of speaking to abortion rights. Which was
because we do know he is against he's not pro-choice.
He was saying a lot of things that are inconsistent. He was like, people should have the right to abortion, but it should only be with certain situations, and women who had babies should get $1 million for every child that they have.
What?
So yeah, Kanye was just kind of talking. So then following Kanye talking, he then goes to Twitter and has a Twitter rant. So some of these more notable tweets from Kanye West. He mentioned Drake, of course. He says that he puts his life on the line for his children, that North's mother would never sell her sex tape. He says things like, North's mother, I don't know why he kept saying North's mother as if you don't know Kim, but North's mother will never book a Playboy shoot. He says that everybody knows the movie Get Out is about him.
Really?
Yes. He says, Chris, don't play with me. You and Kanye, talking about Corey, are not allowed around my children. You tried to lock me up. He also alleged that Kim Kardashian was inappropriate with Meek Mill during a meeting that they were having over prison reform. He said, Meek, my dog, he was very disrespectful, but, Kim was out of line. So he starts...
So they met in the hotel room.
Yeah. He starts alluding that, Kim was trying to get with him. He also said, Anna Wintour always showed me love, but when I told her I was going to Gap, she looked at me like I was crazy. Then she called me back, kissing my ass. We say all this to say Kanye is
Yeah, let's break this down because this is a lot. We've known that Kanye has been known to be saying nonsense for a while now. This is not new. He's always considered known as a genius, and he's creative, and he's, eccentric, and his mind is just this and that. But I think, it's obvious that he's then had some type of mental health issue. I think years. But during those times when it was mild and it wasn't as harsh and, crazy like this, they saw it as him being creative. They saw it as him being, eccentric, and he's just a little bit different. But obviously, they said after his mom passed, you see the decline in his mental health. Then, he got married to Kardashian, then, okay, they had the kids, and it just keeps on going down and going down and going down. And for me, it's like, I know Kim, she did make a comment that, they've been working really hard trying to help him with his mental health. It's not easy. And some people just say, he's a rich man. He has everything he needs. So it's hard to hold someone like that down. A rich black man. A black man, period. A man, period, So a rich black man, to hold him down, it's like, how do you think, it's hard for them. I think that they should have, obviously, they didn't address this issue when they should have addressed this issue, I feel like, obviously, the Kardashians benefited from being married or associated to West, because he definitely did upgrade her fashion sense, and even what she is now is partly because of Kanye West. I do think that they don't fully care. I mean, now, of course, they're like, oh my God, help, Kanye West is crazy, whatever. But I just feel like they kiss his ass a lot. I don't think that they helped him at all. I think that's where the argument comes in, like, if it was a black woman, it would be different. Because, as a black woman, it would be like, first of all, as a black man, you're not going to be out here saying crazy shit like this. Because he should have been all this should have been put in the pocket. Been checked. I don't know, I feel bad for him. And, people saying that, this is a system to it. So when he wants to drop music, that's when he goes crazy. But, with the bipolar, they have manic episodes. So I also feel like it's when he has his manic episodes, he's the most creative. That's when he's probably putting music out, and he's. I mean, yes, his head is packing, and yes, he's definitely doing stuff intentionally because he needs the attention. That stuff, it feeds off attention. I'm mad that people went to the campaign. Why would you go to a Kanye West presidential campaign for what?
Because you get to see Kanye.
I guess you get to see Kanye West. But I do think he's definitely in his manic stage. I think that plays a role. I feel bad for him. Like, I can't even make fun of him anymore. Or be like, fuck Kanye. I'm low-key scared for his life at this point. That's my little rant.
Kanye is a calculated genius. And he's calculated to me because he's lying to y'all. Like, I'm not saying that I don't believe that Kanye is bipolar. He's bipolar. But I think that he has more control than he's trying to allude to. I think that it's not by accident or coincidence that he decides to let it all hang out when he does have things to promote. I think that the mania of it and the bipolar comes in because, somebody with sense would know that you don't bring up, I wanted to abort my daughter because we was just fucking back then, and then we had her.
What was the point of saying that?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody with their right sense would know you took it too far. But that's where Kanye don't have no right sense. But he meant to go to that rally and cause a scene.
Of course.
That was his whole intention.
He went with the bulletproof.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he meant to go there and start some shit.
Definitely,
right?
I agree with
and
that.
I think for other celebs or quote unquote people that know him or that have been talking to him for be like, oh, Kanye good or whatever, he's just doing whatever and this, that, and the other. Like Charlamagne the God has just been going on talking about, oh, you know, he low key been wanting to divorce Kim and he just be doing too much with this, that, and the other. I think that Kanye knows what he's doing and because he gets away with it every single time he does this shit, he's gonna keep doing it. This not Kanye's first rodeo being like, oh, I'm crazy, da, 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 whatever.
Right.
That's Kanye. Now get into Kimmy, my little Kimmy cub. I think that this is beyond the realm of what Kim signed up for.
Of course.
And I came on here last week or two saying that, you know, this is why it's important to marry black women because I don't want to just say because of the black woman. I want to say because of the black structure.
Yeah.
Because to me, you know, even if Kanye is with the Kardashians, where's his family?
I don't even
like y'all really trying to like when he just get into it with his quote unquote brother Rhyme Fest on Twitter like 2 years ago.
Rhyme Fest is not his brother.
That's not his. That's what I'm saying. That's his quote unquote brother from way back when, right? You know, where is Jay-Z? Where is Virgil Abloh?
Yeah, Virgil.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like all these people are supposed to be his way back when. These supposed to be like gang. Like even if we're saying that's what I mean. It's like, are we really just gonna say that Kanye had no other family but his mother, and when his mother died, that's it? Obviously, you know, there's nobody that's gonna love you like your mother. That's a given.
I wonder if it was one of the situations where, you know, when Kanye did become big and whatever made it that maybe he did distance himself from his family, you know, because obviously as we've seen his comments about black people, you know, even at the rally that he did, the comments that he made towards a black crowd, you know, about black women in general. So in a way, I feel like he may have, you know, detached himself or distanced himself from his family when he was really up there, married to the Kardashians.
So they was never family. That's what I'm telling y'all. They was never.
Don't know.
Y'all cannot be family because.
But you trying to say if he distanced and say, hey, I don't want to fuck with y'all. What is it that they can do? If he lives in Calabasas, he family in Chicago.
And that's now, but it's just kind of like I'm gonna find like that's what I'm saying. It's like there's too many other factors. You cannot. To me, at this point, we cannot just keep saying this the Kardashian. It's the like. Kanye be on his own too much. He don't even be with Kim all the time like that. You know what I'm saying? Like half the time they're not even together. You know what I mean? So like half the time he's off in Wyoming or off doing this or she's some. You know what I mean? Like they're not always together. So who are the people that's around him? You trying to tell me Kanye don't have a team? He don't have. And that's
they have a team that kisses his ass.
And that's why I'm like, where is Jay-Z? I don't like where are the people?
They flew.
They flew. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, where are the people who we always associate with him?
I think maybe they are they now? I feel like maybe they did try because example was this guy John Legend. Him and his wife were close to Kim and Kanye.
Yeah.
And after a while, John Legend was like, okay, brother, I'm gonna distance myself from you.
Yeah,
because a little bit too much. Because
and
the comments and things he said and done. So I do think that maybe all these people that we're asking where are they? Maybe they have tried. You know, maybe just like how Kim said, maybe they have tried. But Kanye is like, I don't know, but he got issues. I don't even know what to say at this point.
I feel bad for Kim because from that from that statement, personally, you know, I be trying like. Yes, I'm all for black love and being with a black woman. Y'all know I say that all day. But I will say this. I think that Kim is really trying because Kanye he's not easy. And I would not blame her for divorcing him after making those statements.
Oh, divorce is coming already now.
You cannot go out there and talk about me not wanting to abort our daughter or our daughter. She's old enough to know that she's old enough to see
he was even the one that said that, he's been trying to get a divorce from her.
Yeah, it's just too much.
He said their family are racist. He called Chris
white supremacist.
Chris Jong Young or whatever.
That shit was funny though.
He was really going in on her. So for me, I'm just wondering when was this arguments happen? Okay, Angela too. What's her name? Black China.
Oh yeah.
Black China. She too. She had her own 2 cents.
Talking about Chris the ghetto, but you ghetto. You are.
Okay, can we clarify something so I can know? White people are not allowed to say ghetto.
They can listen. This is the thing. This is the thing. I think it becomes offensive when white people say ghetto because
to refer to black.
Because they say it's synonymous with black. Like they don't really know what's ghetto. Like they are able to identify what's ghetto about that instead of what is just like a black thing.
Okay,
that's what it is. But you ain't China ghetto though. China ghetto. I'm sorry, you, Tokyo, all of them, y'all ghetto.
The ghetto. Well, all this mess with Kanye West is the ghetto as well.
Oh, so you missed it. We talked about the stallion. I'm reading the comments.
Oh, I'm like, what? But you know, I think I don't know. May God help him. That's all I have to say.
Pray for Kanye.
Pray for Kanye, and then people that are saying that they agree with Kanye, there's something wrong with you people. There's something wrong with
people. Talking about they really trying to write him on.
Somebody said, "Oh, Kanye West look, he had a point." So yeah, and
that's part of the problem, right? Like I wish, and that's what I'm saying. Like it really be black men facilitating Kanye's nonsense, because it really be them talking about. He said it wrong, but I could see what. Shut the fuck up.
What can you see that he's saying?
He said what he wanted to say. He said what he wanted to say. What he meant was, yeah, after those slaves was freed, they worked for white people. What are y'all talking about? No shit. Like, who else were they going to work for? We understand that.
There are no black-owned businesses.
Yeah, but he blatantly said Harriet didn't free the slaves. She took them to work for what? Like, get out of here. It's no way to rationalize that. It's not even a statement that needs clarification. And y'all got to stop pacifying his nonsense and trying to find meaning into it. The sooner we acknowledge that what he says is problematic and it's crazy, the sooner we can all help him.
Exactly. We should stop giving him attention.
Stop trying to act like he's some third.
He's some God.
Yeah, like
he's the black Jesus. Anyway. Okay, so you know what time it is. It is time for us to get into our Ludo. Lodo. Okay, so our Lodo of the week is Drea Michelle. So if you don't know who Drea Michelle is, who is Drea Michelle, please?
Drea Michelle is a popular baddie who first claim to fame was on Basketball Wives, and then she became known for dating many men in the industry, and is the first woman of her kind to delete her wholeness.
Oh!
That's what she said. She deleted her wholeness.
Okay. So anyway, she was on a podcast and she made a comment that was very, very wrong about Meg Thee Stallion and the incident with her being shot. Let's listen really quick. Man, it's like this is what we be saying about some women. It's like, what type of stupid comments is that? So is that even really what you want? You know, it's certain things that you should have common sense to know what to joke about, kiki with your girls, okay? Mm-hmm. Then when you're on a podcast, mm-hmm. you know, we all say offensive, dumb stuff. You know, where it's like, oh, I'm just tipsy or I'm just talking shit. I don't really mean it that way. But at this point, she's been, a celebrity for a hot minute now. You know. So for you to joke about something like that, oh, I mean, I want a nigga to do this and do that. No, that's a very sensitive issue. Know that they've, Meg Thee Stallion hasn't even commented about this issue. We don't even know the true reports about what's going on.
Meg commented for Drea, boy. She said, "You stupid bitch." Like, nah, I ain't never seen Meg go crazy like that. She was. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really must have been she was damn near fighting for her life. Like, for all we know, her getting shot in the leg could have been the miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I don't think that, like, he intentionally shot her in the foot. Yeah, that might have been the, oh, shit, boom. Like, that might have been that. And I definitely, that's because we glorify toxic relationships on social media.
We
like,
do.
all jokes aside, like, people, the whole, oh, I go crazy or I do this. I'm telling you, I've been doing a lot of self-healing and self-discovery to realize, like, I don't want, I just don't want drama,
Is something you wanted before?
No, I think that there was a time in my life, and I just sent you like the screenshot of me being on Facebook, like one of my memories talking about, oh, we argue every time and we break up all the time, but every time we get back together, I know the love is stronger. And it's like, that was like, that's kind of how, we were taught love in a way that that if love does not come with a back and forth or up and down, then it's not true passion.
Right.
And it's just dangerous. It's a dangerous concept to keep perpetuating.
It is, as she said, Bobby and Whitney love, whatever.
Bring Whitney
I'm like, what
they're
gonna do? But it's like we definitely do. Social media definitely glorifies, violence towards women in relationship. Even in our music, we talk about stuff like that.
Violence towards women.
Exactly. That's what makes the hot love. That's what makes it spicy. And it's wrong. We need to stay away from, get away from that mindset because you have young girls listening to you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. As I've been teaching in those middle school, 6th, 7th grade. Yo, I've seen kids fight like cats and boys. No, boys and girls fight like cats and dogs, and that's them flirting though. That's their. Oh. We talking. Mm-hmm. They literally in the hallway throwing each other in lockers and but that's their way of stop. He liked me or and because that is what we're taught that idea of he gonna grab you. Hold on, who you talking to? These are the ideas and things that we think are cute, but it's not cute.
It's not cute.
It's not cute. And Drea's too old to be saying
she's
stuff
too
like
old. That. But she did apologize for saying that,
Profusely.
She said, I made some very hurtful comments and, along the line I also offended Meg. That was not my intention. So I'm glad she did apologize ASAP. We all do say wrong things, but again, let's just be mindful about how we use our platform, no matter how small it is, It's really critical, sensitive times too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Regarding race, gender, sexuality, religion, just being a human being, period. Let's be, understanding. Let's be compassionate towards one another. But I think that's all we have for our hot topics.
Yes, y'all. Thank you guys for joining us on the live. Okay, we see all these comments. We could answer the Mega's the greatest. She finna bounce back hard. Period. You talking about Kanye gave George Floyd family a college fund and millions of dollars.
But that's not what we were talking about.
Yes,
he did that, but that's not the issue at hand.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
They're not. It's completely two different topics. Yeah. It's the same way all these Oyibo are doing great things, but they're hurting us at the same time.
They're closet racists.
So please, let's just.
But we champion now. I don't champion mental illness. I think that's the wrong word to say we champion it. I think we talk about it a lot because the shit happens and it's real.
So he said, we champion mental illness?
Yeah.
No, we are bringing awareness to mental illness.
Yeah, I don't think people champion it.
We're putting it on the forefront.
I actually feel like men have started to destroy what we know is mental illness. But,
damn, really?
Because I think that men be doing some stupid shit and then be like, because I got mental illness.
So are you saying that men use mental illness as an excuse? That's another topic.
Some men do.
I think some people do in general.
Yeah.
I don't think we should make it a men thing. I think
no, but I'm saying men. That's me. I'm saying men. me, hello, I'm saying that.
Anyway, but thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you catch the rest of our episode on Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, all that. Share, like, comment, share your thoughts. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Stay safe, wear your mask, stay inside, wash your hands, do all of that. Justice for all, defund the police, gang. Bye, y'all.
CrossXCultured.